Today is Free Comic Book Day and it's also Star Wars Day right here. Of course, Chewbacca had passed away a couple of days ago, so I'm gonna go get some comic books. So go to your local comic book location and grab a bunch. Can't wait to see your videos of it. All right, have a great day. Mikey here. This past Saturday, I went to this free comic book day. I went to two locations, so I'm gonna, before I show you what comic books I picked up here, I put them all in these signature series comic bags. You can have these comic books autographed without the smudge. So there you go, the Ultra Pro. This is the first year without Stan Lee. So this is the first location I went to, the world's best comics. So check it out. There's also a bowling alley in the same building too if you get bored of the comics. So I went ahead and picked up as many as I can here. Start with this Go Fish. It's one of my favorite card games when I was younger. No, just kidding. It's just these little fishies here. Now most of these comics I'm not gonna even read at all, so sorry I already put them in the plastic. Got Casper, Spooksville. Now most of them will have this free comic book day on the top here. There's the rest of the characters from Casper. I'm old school, by the way, so there's that one. Pick up this Star Wars Adventures. I'll show you, I picked up another one like this one too. This one's got the stamped World's Best Comics. Looks like Star Wars. Got a Pokemon, but this is like the back of the cover here. But I want to show you here. Pokemon. I picked up about 20 of them, by the way. So pick up Descendants. I like the movies Descendants 1 and 2 from the Disney Channel. Although I don't have the Disney Channel anymore, or the cable. I got rid of it. I'd save money. Got Bob's Burgers. I only watched like the very first episode. It was alright, but I know I got so tired watching so much primetime cartoons. I got so addicted to The Simpsons. Everyone loves The Simpsons, and then The Simpsons kind of spawned other cartoons on Sunday nights at between 7 and 10. There we go, Bob's Burgers. I got The Tick. I never watched The Tick, although I'm trying to catch up on some of these old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Trying to catch up on my childhood. So I got a long ways to go before I even bother watching The Tick. Got Riverdale Season 3. Robotech. Now some of these comics you probably have heard of the names here. I guess they were on TV, of course. I never played this game, Minecraft. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably played that when it was first released. A more old school arcade. Got Stranger Things. I think there are packs of those around at Target. You got Doctor Who. Yeah, when I went to that World's Best Comics. I saw a few of those Doctor Who toys there, figurines. Must be very popular. Never watched it either. I don't even have the BBC channel. This one's a combination of Buffy and Firefly. They're both on the CW. Everyone loves the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. First time I watched it was back in '89 or something like that. But I never liked the arcade game. No, I'm sure. I'm just kidding. Like the arcade game, but wasn't a high score on that game. I was sort of a high score on this one, sort of. Street Fighter. This one's got Sakura versus Corinne. I don't remember those two characters. I could be wrong. Most of us were into the other Street Fighter series, but the regular Street Fighter was released in 1987, so there weren't that many of those Street Fighter arcade games back then. You got the Avengers, not the Avengers Endgame. Of course, they might have been in the Endgame. I have not seen the movie, so please don't tell me the story plot from what happened then. And don't cry over the movie either, since it's pretty close to $2 billion in money there. Got Spider-Man. Can't go without a Spider-Man. I did see some guy in a Spider-Man costume at the A1 Comics, which I'll show you in a little bit here. Got Spawn. Not too much to talk about that one. You got the Punchline. And you got Starburns presents all your place your bets, news stories of racing, wrestling, and rustling. From SBI Press. Hold on. Now on to the comic books that I can only pick up 5 from this location here, A1 Comics. When I got there, about an hour or two later, at least the lines had gone down rather than going here first, and then otherwise I would not have picked up 20 of the other comic books. So I already picked this one up, so you've probably already seen this one. But rest in peace, Chewbacca, the original actor that played him. Now, these are the other 5 that I did not have picked up previously. Wildstorm. This does. Oh yeah. By the way, this did not say free comic book day. So, and same thing with this one. One of the owners had already placed the comic book there, and I'm gonna go snatch it. Batwoman. I don't think I even heard of that name. And you got New Age of Heroes, Damage. Damn if you do, and Damage if you don't. Another one of those that was not free comic book day there. And same thing with this one. Champions, the greatest superhero of all. And the A1 Comics exclusive, The Year of the Villain. There we go. Alright, so if you picked up a lot of these comic books, comment down below. I know there's a few other comic book collectors, such as baseball collector, New York Yanks Fan 7 and the Collectorholic, as far as I know. So I do collect comic books, by the way. I will show you off a few of my other comics in the near future. So that's it, and that's all. Have yourself a great day. And don't forget, next time you go to your free comic book days, always the first Saturday in May. And always check it out on YouTube prior to its release of these comics. Gives you a head start of which comic books to grab in case you go to more than one comic book location. Okay, alright, see you later.